Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from The Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. We have a member. We have a member. And it's Brooklyn and White Boy. How are you? Good to see you. How was your day? How are you feeling? I hope you're doing well. Um, Getting ready for Thanksgiving. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you doing anything special? What's going on? I lied. I guess I'm here today. Hey, Evelyn, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. Welcome in. Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you? What is everybody up to today? And I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be recording soon, so I'm not going to be on here too long. I want to do a video and drop it today. Okay, so I got time is not on my side. Anyway, let me tell you how my day was. So today I got up and I went to work. Work was good, y'all. It was a good day so far. I can't complain about anything. I just want to tell you it's amazing how motivational we humans are to each other. Sometimes you don't even have to say a word, it's just a look, a smile, something. Just remember those important things. Sometimes it's just the way you say hello to another person. Sometimes it's the way you interact with your children, whether they're grown or young. Sometimes it's the way the child or adult child reacts to their parent. All of these things can become a sum of how beautiful you can make and be an example for someone who's watching. Okay. Um, who are you? Or how are you? I'm good. Low key thought your earrings were dog tails. No, these are my dusters. I like to call them dusters. Like they're like little dusters. I love them though. Um, but that's how my day was. As a reminder, guys, feel free to follow me on all social media platforms or follow Be the Difference Clothing on all social media platforms at B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. And also, if you are ever in need of talking to someone, there is a new program, Listening Sessions with Joy. It's in the description of this video, so you can check out the details for that. Shopping is still on. There's the hoodie sale. Today is the last day for the hoodie sale. It's 30% off the entire selection of hoodies. So just go to btdifferencellc.com if you're interested in one of them. 30% off of everything, okay? And then when you go to the website, the information is there. Oh, let me put it in the chat. Yes. There it is. Let's see. Yes, there is. You go to the website. I just pinned it into the description. Let me make sure let me click on it and make sure I put it in properly. Is it gonna launch me onto a new page or no? Yes, it opened up a new page. Okay, it's the right link. All right. Hey, Gnome, how are you? Speeding by to wish you a happy holidays. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Gnome. Good to see you. Hey, Life's Magical Journey, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. So, anyway, guys, do tell each other how you're doing. I'm just going to talk and feel free to say whatever you have to say if you have any comments. Um, let's just keep the chat nice and clean. That's all I ask. Um, This is a time of giving, and we should be giving our best, especially when we section off a piece of time. We should actually do that in that piece of time, right? Even though it should be something that we innately do every single day of our lives is be good to each other. And somehow we always miss the mark. But that's okay. That's okay. Because one day we'll get it back. We'll get it right. We'll all get it right one day. Let me check one thing real quick. Okay. So for today's topic, it's about being true. And I want to motivate and inspire all of us to feel comfortable being true in your own skin and your own self. These are things that we should probably feel like we should know. But if we knew it, wouldn't we all be a little bit more confident in the choices that we make? Wouldn't we all be a little bit more kind to each other? If we were really true to ourselves, wouldn't we all feel more free and be able to express ourselves? Communication is key. And we have so many keys on our bunches. We never know which one to use. So we just stick a key in the hole, just sticking a key in the hole until we try to jimmy it open. That's how it is sometimes when we communicate with each other. We don't try to find the right key. You know why we don't try to find the right key? Because we're not true to ourselves. If you were true to yourself, you will understand how important it is to be true to others. That would be of the highest priority for you. Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't it be our priority? If you were truly true to yourself, you really valued yourself, you really loved yourself, you would see the value in other human beings that breathe, other human beings that have feelings. So let's go back to the basics again. I feel like my chats are turning more into like remembering the basics and the basic principles of human interactions and just being human in general. We were all taught it. Well, most of us were taught it at some point in time, but then we put so many keys on there. We don't label them. We don't label our keys. So all the keys seem to be cut the same way, but each key has a different type of groove. And we don't realize that because we're not looking close enough. So we just jam a key into any hole. And eventually, the hole loses its value until no key works. And that right there would be a person who feels like they have no more use. And if you have no more use, you don't care. And if you don't care, you will do anything and everything to make everyone feel just as you do. So, yeah, it goes all the way back to being true to you, to yourself. That's how important it is. You don't end up wanting not to care for people, right? The end result is we are a community of people working together. You know what I mean? Hey, Destiny Forever. Hi, Doctor. How you doing? Hey, Mr. Wise. How are you? Good to see you. Mr. Wise, you going to take the class? I saw your post on Instagram. Take the class. Take the class. Blessings to you too, Doctor. Hope everything is well. I hope everybody is enjoying this season as much as you can enjoy this season. You can enjoy this type of season and this type of feeling every day. And it doesn't have to be anything like that anymore because it would be your routine. It would be, forget the routine, it would become part of your DNA. It would become part of the blood that flows through your whole entire life to your heart and all the way up to your thinking. So, if you miss any step or any portions of growth, this is the equation that we get. But now we have to solve the problems. by going back and erasing certain steps. Wow, why am I explaining like a math problem? Right? We have to erase certain steps and figure out where the numbers started going wrong. The keyholes. It all equals the same thing. Have you been inspired or motivated or reinvigorated in knowing that when you really are true to yourself, the end result of what is surrounded by you, what you surround yourself by, and what you actually gravitate to, does it look like what you see if you were true to yourself? Does your life look like what you see if you were true to yourself? Hmm? It ties into also understanding your reflection and being able to tolerate looking at your reflection and seeing it and enjoying it and saying, oh, there's little pieces that need to be adjusted, but I'm okay with doing that. Because guess what? You have little less pride or ego. So being okay to correct a defect is no big deal. Do you do the work? Will you put the time in? How about now? Hmm? Wanda! Oh, Faith! Oh, how you doing, Wanda? Faith and Paisley, they're so cute. I just want to squeeze up Paisley's cheeks so bad. I'm good. Hey Raymond, how you doing? Hey Terry, how you doing? Happy New Year. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. I have to get a StreamYard. Oh, snap. You would have come up on the panel. I know you got mad words, madisms. We all know how to snook a pool table and get the ball into the hole. We all know how to solve the problem. Please have the courage to pick up the pole. Mm, wow. Girl, they a mess. I bet you they are. Hey, Afro, how you doing? Happy holidays. I know. Dang. Wow, Mr. Wise. But just imagine. It is so simple, but we get so lost with all the bunches of keys that we have that if we truly looked, we'll see like the right key. If we truly looked, we would see the right key instantly and we wouldn't damage the whole. If we were true to ourselves, we wouldn't get lost in solving the wrong math equation forever. Or if we did get lost, we would know when we got lost. Erase all the way back to when we got lost and fix the problem there. And continuously let that math problem solve itself over and over again. It all relates. Being true to yourself may cost you friends. It may cost you relationships. It may cost you family. I can do that because if they were true, it wouldn't matter what representation they think you have. They would respect it and still love it no matter what. They wouldn't reject it because they rather blame you for your inadequacies when in essence they haven't looked and done this to themselves. Because a lot of us are walking quotations, a lot of us are walking air quotations. I'm real. Really, for people that say I'm real, this is what you really are saying. I'm woke. I love. I respect because all of that is before you. People see that before you even physically get there. Your whole entire aura is 5 feet ahead of you, let's just say. They meet that first and then the physical. So you wouldn't even have to justify yourself because people would feel it. You know how like sometimes you run into people like, oh, I'm not gonna mess with that person. I know I probably can't joke around too hard with them because they're true to themselves. And who they are speaks volumes before you can even see them or hear them open their mouth. And a lot of people are like, I'm real. I'm a real lad. You could trust me. You don't have to walk around telling people you're real, you're woke, you can be trusted because it presents itself. And the only way it may not be received is if they don't know the difference between a real versus. Instead of listen to this, which is a whirlwind of trouble, the actions always speak more volumes than this or. That's a whirlwind of trouble, breaking down homes and people sometimes, all of that stuff. That tongue, man. I totally agree with you. On my way to finding my true self, I lost all my so called friends and family, but I'm okay with me. I got more now than I lost. Hey, living your best life. What's going on? People tend to justify themselves because they are so used to not feeling loved. Yes. And the best way you understand what love is really taking the time out to look at yourself. That's why I say, like, looking in the mirror is a big deal. I'm speaking from experience. I could start like back in the day when I first started Hello World. When I first started Hello World and telling people to look in the mirror, I was like, well, let me do this exercise and see. I could look and I had to shy away sometimes because I was like, I don't really like that. I was looking at the physical instead of the spiritual. And as I started to grow a little bit more, and there's always going to be more room to grow, I could look in that mirror and be like, hey, girl. Be like, ooh, girl. Confident, not cocky. I respect the gift that I was given, this vessel, my soul, that I know I can't do it all by myself, that I know I can't control anything. And I know that I'm trying my best to learn how to control myself. That is so freeing. So that's why I keep telling everybody, go look in the mirror. If you can't even look in yourself, if you can't even look at yourself in the mirror and love what you see, if there's any inkling that I can't, that was the beginning of learning how to love yourself. We all have the answers, but we don't look or take enough time to look at it. I don't watch TV. I don't really listen to the radio. So what am I doing with all that time? Working on me so that I can be better. Am I there? No, but I'm way better and way more whole, WHOLE, than I was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 20 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago, 800 days ago. I'm way better. And all my weaknesses become my strength. Strengths. All my weaknesses become my strengths. No, I'm okay with that. It is what it is. Mhm. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, I keep reiterating the way to a better outcome in life starts here. More exactly, right here. I'm pointing at you and I'm pointing at myself. And it flows. I'm living my best life. Sorry, I had to sing it. And I ain't going back no more. I'm living my best life. Sorry, it's the name. But for real, for real. You don't have to go to no more seminars. You don't have to look for no more inspirational nothing. Start inside of you. Like, I'm not saying you don't have to go, but I'm just saying it's always one adrenaline rush after the other. And there's no accountability. Well, actually, I can't really say that because I haven't been to those meetings, but it feels like people just go back to the way they were. But if you can't get down in here and turn up in here and grow something better, yeah, you're going to have to be going to an adrenaline junkie rush event all the time because you still have yet to face the source of everything, which is you. It's always been you. God can't help you if you don't feel like you need help. That's the point of free will. Well, God ain't doing that. Well, have you given it up? Okay. My maker ain't doing that. My ancestors ain't doing that. Have you given it up? That's how powerful you are. Even if God, our ancestors, creator, whoever you believe in, bows down to the fact they give you the availability to have your own free will, shows you that you have so much power. You believe it? And you use your power to say, I surrender? You guide me a little bit until I can understand. Who walks around doing that? Who walks around talking about that? Like I said, I can't really say I don't know. But if you think about it, it's always you. It's always going to be you. So you have to get naked in your own, not physically naked, but you got to naked yourself up, bare all of your scars to yourself, expose it all to yourself and say, okay, I can't do it by myself. I need the help. That's when you start to understand and grow. You know what I'm saying? We will miss shots in life. The failure is not making the next attempt. So be true to yourself. At the end of the day, just be true to yourself. And whatever you don't like, ask for help. If you don't want to ask a person, ask God, your maker, creator, whatever you believe in. Ask and you shall receive. Right? You are powerful and you've been given power. ultimately to do good, but yet you've still been given the power to choose what you want. So, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to utilize understanding your power so that you can be better? Or are you just going to continue to continuously run in a circle, bumping your head in the same spot over and over and over again? Talking about, but I don't understand my purpose. How can you be given something greater if you've never dealt with what you have in your hands and your plate, on your plate? How can you put a house on quicksand? How can you put a thought on something thoughtless? How can you love when you've never loved, been loved, or know what that word even means? You guys are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you at all. Never forget how much power you have and were given and have been given. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. Get to know who you are. Trust me, it gets much more easy and much more comfortable to just do whatever. In good. In good, okay? Y'all, I think I ran into that same lady at Walmart again today because I went there again because I needed to pick up something. I was like, I think that was the same lady. But I didn't want to just be like, excuse me, were you the one that gave me the stuffing? It was such an amazing thing. Doctor, I wish you were there that day. I was asking I asked a random lady if she had seen stuffing, and she was like, "No, no, no, she doesn't. She wasn't planning on cut." She found stuffing, like she found stuffing and put it in her cart in anticipation that if she ran into me, she was going to give me the box. I ended up stopping right in the middle of Walmart and was talking to you guys. And she came up, she said, "Excuse me, miss, here." And she gave me the stuffing. And she was like, I was like, "Oh my goodness, where'd you find it?" She was like, "Right there." And let me tell you, doctor, she found a single serve stuffing. The rest of them that were on that display were double stuffed, like they were twin packs. She found me a single pack. That was dope. And I just reminded me of how beautiful humanity is. Just simple acts like that is just amazing. Like I was going on for days about that doctor. But I was like, "Ooh," in my thought process, I was like, dang, I wish the doctor was here so she could see that. I don't know why I thought of you, but I did. Hey, AKA, how you doing? It was so nice living your best life. I was like, oh my goodness. Like I literally wanted to cry because I was like, she didn't even know if she was gonna run into me. Her cart didn't have no stuffing in there. She wasn't buying no stuffing, but she found it and then ended up finding me. She went as far as to say, if I see this woman, I will give her this blessing. If I don't, then I'll just leave it at the register. But the heart of humanity is that pure. Let's just keep on seeing that, guys, and trusting and believing that not everybody is out to hurt us, not everybody is out to harm us, not everybody is out to make us feel like trash. Majority of the people, I believe majority of the people are really decent people. We just got to put some of our own misconceptions and some of our own predispositions about people away and just remember everybody isn't our past. Everybody isn't what we experienced because they look similar to, and everybody isn't going to be what we just assume. And she was the only person that I asked about the stuff. And out of all the people in that supermarket that I was walking up and down the aisles, I ran into her and I asked her. And then I was telling y'all, like, let me not even ask her. Then I just did anyway. That's a divine appointment. Could be an angel. You think so? The battle been fought. Oh, snap. Reborn was there. We have 10K. The woo, 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 baby. Reborn artist life is in the his house. Go check her out, y'all, if you don't know who she is. If you like her content, feel free to subscribe. Same thing with everybody else on here. Anyway, let me go. I'm here every single day, sometime of the day. Okay. We talk about everything and anything. Again, look up all the social medias. Feel free to follow and subscribe to any channel that Be the Difference is on. I appreciate all of you for taking a little bit of your time out to be here. And whenever you can, whether you're watching a video or a live or, whatever, I appreciate it all. And hey, Tristan, how you doing? Good to see you. These people are most successful people as life is adventure, not struggle. Pick up. It's true. Um, it's very true. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Thanksgiving. It's probably gonna be short, but I'll see y'all. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of. Look out for a video that I dropped today. It's gonna be of me making this. Okay, this sweet potato pie. Okay, so look out for the video. It may be late, but I'm still gonna drop it. And I'll see you guys soon. I am signing off on another episode of Hello World. Yes.